What's up? What's good? What's going on, family? So, I want to jump in and get a daily increase for my lovely Sagittarian ninth house collective. So, guys, I just want to start by saying a disclaimer. If y'all were up early this morning, I made a Freudian slip that was like, wow. I released the members' daily increase to the public by accident. So those that needed to see it got the opportunity to see it because did it get seen? It got seen. But if you, some of you all may need to go check out the members' daily increase, where there may just be some medicine over there that will help you clean the streets. Y'all know that big old truck that cleans the street is coming through. It's passing by my house right now. So there may be some cleanup that can occur over with that daily increase over there because it was definitely and I say this because they're cleaning up the streets, which is community property. That was about the 11th house, which is all about your friend group and community. So just throwing that out there, but let's jump in. Guys, this is going to be a daily increase for your Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node, Venus, as well as that ninth house. Very particular messages here on the Manjula Awakening for your ninth house. But even with that being said, guys, let's just take what resonates and bless someone else with the rest. All right, Spirit, what's the deal? What's the energy that is on offer for my lovely Sagittarian ninth house collective today? Thank you, Spirit. Yeah, divine knowledge. Divine knowledge. It says higher learning. Commit to your vision through study. So the energy that is on offer is to observe and to pick up, do more receiving than like you got two ears and one mouth. Listen twice as much before you speak for once. Listen twice as hard before you speak once. I do feel like that there is the end of a cycle is here. Debts are paid. You get to choose how you move forward. So really choose to listen with intention, listen clearly to what's being said so that you can respond in a way that allows for forward movement and not in a way that puts you on another merry-go-round when you are getting the opportunity to put your foot down and get off. So this is really telling me that this is really about, even this says higher learning, the energy that is on offer. This is about receiving the opportunity to store some knowledge for the test that is up ahead, okay? When we go to school, we know that there's going to be a test day. And I definitely feel like that with karmic release being at the bottom of the deck. Ooh, I'm getting chills. With karmic release being at the bottom of the deck, I definitely feel like that, like the day for you to put your knowledge to use is approaching. So get in flow. So the energy, what's being asked of you to take advantage of this right here is being in flow state. I am in flow with the universe. So what some may perceive to be a test is not really a test. Not when you're in flow and in alignment with the universe, when you're not trying to control the narrative, when you're just understanding that whatever's happening is actually happening for me in my favor, then the tests don't seem as if they're tests, and they actually just seem as like, oh yeah, this is my stop. Oh yeah, this is where I get going. Oh yeah, I could use a bag of potatoes. Oh yeah, I could get some gas. You know what I'm saying? It's not an inconvenience like, oh shit, I'm running out of gas. You don't look at it that way. It's just in flow. Oops, I'm running low on gas. There must be something for me to pick up over here at this particular gas station, or this is an opportunity for me to get to know this little land over here. You know what I'm saying? So being in flow. So really, this is really a shift in your perspective. So being in flow is actually giving you an opportunity to pick up the knowledge that you will actually need up ahead, but you're looking at you may be taking the approach of what's happening in your present moment as obstacles or just not something that you would really want to choose to do at this time, but it is going to prove beneficial for you because it is allowing you to make the necessary stops to close things out. So like stopping at this gas station may cause you to run into this young lady that got put out of a car. You know what I'm saying? I'm only saying this from experience. You know what I'm saying? Young lady, they got put out of a car, and you may be able to stop and call her an Uber or get her an Uber to get her to her destination. Guess what? You just cleared up some karma from when you was mad at your sister and you put your sister out of your car and you kept on moving. You know what I'm saying? So instead of getting in a tiffy, or you might be able to offer some kind words to someone, whereas yesterday you was moving about and you wasn't as honorable as you would have liked to have been, right? So it's stop looking at stop looking at as taking the knowledge from the inconsistency. I got cut off in traffic yesterday. Back in the day, I would have went cussed and folds, cussed them out, right? I was like, damn, I wouldn't like that, but I also slowed down. I didn't lay on my horn. I didn't cuss him out and all of that. I just let him over. You know what I'm saying? And what triggered that is in the moment of me being who I am, having road rage and laying on the horn. My daughter told me sometimes that makes me nervous. So then I was like, oh shit, here I am acting like this because I got precious cargo in the car. Meanwhile, my behavior, because I got precious cargo in the car, is the very thing that's making my precious cargo anxious. Not even the thing that made me anxious, because as long as I maintain control, my cargo is okay, right? My cargo doesn't even know, because my cargo's energy is based off of my energy, right? Ooh, that's a message in and of itself. Be in flow. Yeah, planting seeds. All right. So what is the energy that is meeting? So we know the energy that is on offer. We know the action that is needed from Sagittarius to be able to embrace this divine knowledge. What is the energy that is meeting Sagittarius? What is the situation at the start of Sagittarius's day? Avalon Priestess, Intuitive Awake. Wow. Wow. I'm not going to say any names, but I just did a personal. And these very two cards came out from here, and I hope y'all just watched me shuffle. However, Avalon Priestess is here. Intuitive Awakening, okay? And I can't help, look at all this orange. This was supposed to be pink, but a story for another day. Intuitive Awakening is so I definitely feel like that the energy that is meeting you today is like alert, highly intuitive. Okay, I feel like that I'm looking at these leaves storming around, and they look like in that Pocahontas and when she's singing that song in Colors of the Wind. So there could be something significant about that song, but most importantly, I feel like that if you're in flow state, then you're going to allow something like your mind is going to be able to expand. There's some sort of intuitive information that's coming in for you at the start of the day. But if you start off doubting it, then it's going to quiet down over time. Okay. So go into the day understanding that, oh shit, I get a brand new cycle. Karmic releasing. Wow. Somebody's getting ready. If you allow yourself, your intuition is about to integrate a very important lesson so that you can not view what others will deem as a test. It won't even come off as a test. You'll pass it without even knowing it. Like you'll just flow through it. And then you'll look back and you'll be like, oh shit, that's what we was talking about in the reading. Yes, you're about to float because there is some sort of, with Avalon Priestess here, there's some sort of intuitive information that is coming through the keys to the like as soon as you're like walking up to the keypad to put it in, the numbers are literally falling into you. But if you start out by not listening and following these intuitive nudges, then it will begin to diminish, and it will begin to quiet, and then the fear will be able to overpower it, and then it will feel like a test. Okay. What's going on here? There's definitely a need to be in flow state here. There's definitely a need to be in flow. How is this showing up? So show me the situation that is showing up the strongest for Sagittarius today. How is this showing up? Oh, wow. We have the Moon card, the Knight of Swords, the Eight of Pentacles, and the Hermit with the Four of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. This would be my entire spread. Ten of Swords. Okay, so Sagittarius, what I've got here is you're holding back. Four of Pentacles. Someone needs to go watch the daily increase from yesterday. The advice was the Four of Pentacles, okay? And you showed up as the Four of Cups. And now today you're showing up as the Four of Pentacles. So it's like in this day, you're trying to embody the lesson from releasing unnecessary baggage. But there's this one thing that you absolutely cannot get past, and it's because it hurt. And because of the amount of pain that you felt from it, you're unable to extract the lesson from it. It's like, yeah, okay, I've gone through all of this. I'm pretty sure we can bypass this. There has to be some kind of shortcut. Maybe this is where I'm going to make my cheat sheet and write the answers on the back of this bottle. And I'm just going to make sure I always have some water with me, because what we not getting ready to do, Kiki, is dive into this bullshit. Because this shit, it hurts. And I don't think you understand what you're asking me to do, Kiana. And Spirit is like, Pumpkin, I understand exactly what's being asked of you. I understand exactly what's being asked of you. But if you desire to reap the harvest, then you must be willing to put the work in. And right now, in order to reap a harvest, one must go and till the ground. And whatever this Ten of Swords is, baby, that's the ground that got the cracks in it. That it's like, is it rained over here at all this year? It's cracked. It's dry. That's what's going on because of the Ten of Swords. So let's please break this here down. Because this is definitely showing up as the Moon card, your fears and your anxieties, the fear of the unknown. It could be a Cancer, doesn't necessarily have to be. The challenge here would be the Knight of Swords in the reverse. Somebody ain't having it. Somebody's not having it. It's like, I'm really getting the energy because it is sitting beside the Eight of Pentacles, which is in the reverse in the advice position, which says that it's time to see something as an unworkable situation, but you're holding on to it. It's like, okay, let me say this. It's the Eight of Pentacles in the reverse is an unworkable situation. It's unworkable. You can't come to like, it's a waste of your efforts. Okay. So if this is a fear and or an anxiety that's holding you back, and it is because of the Ten of Swords, the survival technique that you have become accustomed to survive this, so that this doesn't get to you mentally every single day of your life. You have discovered some sort of survival technique so that it can stay at bay, so that you're able to hold it back. That survival technique is causing you to resist flow state. 1414. Protected is there. 1414. Lighten up. Can't make this shit up. Lighten up. Focus on your needs, desires, and hobbies. Everything is more accessible with a light attitude. You will be blessed with new opportunities, a new friend, or a new addition to your family. Good vibes will speed up the process. You have to release this Ten of Swords. The survival technique that you have become accustomed to keep this particular Ten of Swords at bay is the very survival technique that keeps calling in energies that leave you feeling wounded. It is no longer working for you moving forward. And that is what is in your advice, is to understand that you can no longer hold back from facing this wound. You must face this wound. And before y'all go in and say, well, Kiana, what is that wound? 9 times out of 10, this is going to be a lot for each and every single one of you all. I am available for personals if y'all want to come and hit me up. All the pre-records are on sale. I do advise you to give some details in the checkout or email me with just a little bit of information so that you can get the most out of your session. Okay, don't come into the session trying to test your girl, my knowledge, and what I can do. I'm a bad mama jamma, but it's even more powerful when you work with me. Okay, not even trying to toot my horn, but yes, I am. Okay, but moving forward. 1414, there are definitely some survival mentalities that are misconstruing your outlook on where it is that you're headed here, and it is it's affecting the quality of your life, truthfully. Wow. So what's on the other side of this is the Hermit card. And I like this. Why do I like this? Because what the energy that's meeting you is the high intuitive awakening, the high priestess, that Piscean energy. The Chariot is here, that Piscean energy that and this is directly, the Virgo energy is directly across from the Piscean energy on the zodiacal wheel. So what this is telling me is that on the other side of this, there's something that is able to balance out. It's like you're able to take some sort of intuitive information that makes you nervous, and you're able to utilize it in a way that is wise, because the Hermit is very wise, and he seeks his higher self. Therefore, he seeks the divine within him. He seeks his higher self, and your higher self is ahead of you. Like, the higher self has already lived this moment. So the Hermit understands this, and before the Hermit panics in this present moment, the Hermit goes within and consults his higher self, who has already existed in this very moment, for guidance to navigate through this present moment. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Somebody asked me in the live the other day, how do you meditate? That right there. Oh, Jesus, talk to them. That's meditation right there. And that's what's on the other side of this. What's this unworkable situation? Show me just whatever you will show me about this Eight of Pentacles in the reverse as it pertains to this Knight of Swords in the reverse. I do like that the major arcanas are in the upright. And it all boils down to the Hermit, because the moon is 18, the Hermit is 9. You put that together, you get 27. 27 breaks down to 9. So all of this boils down to taking that intuitive information, those gut feelings that you get, and instead of immediately reacting, right? Those intuitive nudges are coming through as divine knowledge, divine wisdom, in order to help you navigate, but they make us feel so uncomfortable because they trigger that Ten of Swords inside of us. So then we go to a learned behavior that is triggered inside of that Ten of Swords feelings, and then we no longer use our navigation. We no longer use that divine knowledge as navigation, and we use that divine knowledge as a weapon of defense against someone else, when the whole point of that divine knowledge is for navigation to move forward. The proper defense is to navigate away from it, not to navigate towards it and to stab it to death, because the person that wrongs you is still a child of the divine, and it's not that child of the divine is doing their job to get you the knowledge that you need to get you elevated in the direction that you need to head in. Somebody needed to hear it. I don't know who that's for. What's the Eight of Pentacles in the reverse? The Eight of Pentacles is in the reverse. You're continuously trying to perfect and shift your love cup for someone that is not open to receiving it. Or you're trying to give an Ace of Cups, or you're trying to receive an Ace of Cups. You're not in the Queen of Cups in the reverse is not ready to receive the Ace of Cups. She's not. She's not. So either you're trying to give your love cup to someone who is not available, or you're expecting to receive a love cup and you're emotionally not there to receive it. Take that as it resonates. Damn, look. One, I want to let you know this deck is closed up, so the story has been told. But I do want to see the card that closed the story up. Damn, the moon. It came from the board. I just picked up too much. But what I do want you to see is look what's in the reverse now. The Ten of Swords. And what this means is that there's no more illusion around the need to heal from the Ten of Swords. Is it going to be easy? No. But somebody's got to put the work in order to attract love. Love is always going to be easy love is always going to feel hard until you allow the swords to begin to fall. I love it, Spirit. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. And then and only then are you going to see your ability to love again. And only then are you going to see that that love is not truly exhausting. It is the form of love that you was giving that is truly exhausting. Let's get a numerology message here. Someone could have a moon in Virgo, a moon in Pisces. What is the numerology here for this, Spirit? Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. Progression is able to happen here. It says, good luck. You are on the right track. Someone from the other side has your back and encourages you to try your best. You will succeed. Observe your surroundings and communicate clearly. Be sure that everything will fall into place. And then 11:22, great shift. First, focus on the positive changes occurring due to your efforts. Then expand your horizons and permit yourself to try something new. So many positive shifts are in store for you. The world around you is changing in favor of your intentions. All right. So let's see. For those of you all that are relating to, oh, Spirit had already told me what deck I was using. For those of you all that are relating to this message in love, okay, just want to make sure I have the whole deck. For those of you all that are relating to this message in love, Spirit, what is the message for those that are relating to this in love? Wait, the timing isn't right. I do feel like that there is a past life connection here with this person, which is why it feels so intense. I do feel like that the timing is not right for this connection to come together. And I do feel like that there's some uncomfortability with the intuitive, like what your gut is telling you, like what you feel. It makes you uncomfortable. It makes you sad. It could cause some sort of self-worth issue. It could trigger some sort of self-worth issue. I would encourage you to face that self-worth issue head on. Extract the power. Don't assert this situation on this person's shoulders. Take it off and put it on the table and see and put it on your plate. Take it off their shoulders and put it on your plate and see how you can digest it on your plate. Okay? Because I do feel like that there is something, whatever is being triggered here, there is a need for you to do the work of it. And that's where you take that information, put it on your plate, offer it to your higher self, and see how your higher self helps you digest this. Because if I'm going to be honest with you, I do feel like that this person is here to trigger some sort of past life lesson for you. And if you don't subscribe or you don't want to go so deep into taking into a past life, then this person is definitely here on your path to trigger it, to trigger a learned habit from younger days so that you can unlearn it, so that you can begin to thrive and not survive. I don't know why I don't get this deck out. It's one of the most difficult boxes to get out. But sometimes we just got to be willing to put the work in. We can't run away from the difficulties. That's the thing. Thank you, Spirit. We be trying to prepare ahead of time because we desire to prepare ahead of time because we know how difficult it's going to be. But sometimes the lesson really is in the moment, allowing the difficulties to just unfold in the moment. Me allowing that difficulty to unplay on camera in the moment, out loud, speaking my thoughts out loud, is offering a lesson for this reading. Yes, absolutely. I would like to not pull that out and have a moment where I may drop the box and all of this good shit, make a mess of the cards. I would like to do that off of camera. But sometimes it just got to happen. Sometimes you just need a moment to talk. You just need some space to feel, because that space will give you insight that you can't see when you're caught up in the details of it, right? All right, Spirit, for those that are relating to this in work and career, what is the message for those that are relating to this in work and career? This is a nice message. I feel like it's a nice message. Progress. It seems like a long slog, but your efforts will pay off soon. Stay on course for at least a few more months before making a change. And both of these say you're on the right track. So I definitely feel like that the intuitive information is giving you, like, the messages it's uncomfortable. It doesn't mean that it's not true. And it doesn't mean that you have to go and find the proof to disprove or discredit what you feel intuitively. What you have to do is know that it comes in, that something came in, something set in. Take it, store it, move forward. And when it gets triggered, pay attention to what's going on. I know y'all seen that orb. I know y'all seen that orb over here. Rewind it. There was something happening over here. I don't know. I can't wait to watch the playback. But yeah, I think the progress is happening. There is divine guidance. I'm telling you, your intuition is on point today, Sag. You're in Sagittarius ninth. You see how my crown is itching? Your intuition is on point, baby. So I'm tapped for you. But I want you to know that you are tapped on this very same situation. You are tapped. However, you're choosing to try to prove it or disprove it. Just let it be. Be in flow. Receive this divine knowledge. Take it in. Store it. As it plays out, be like, oh, thank you, Spirit. Got you. Keep it moving. Thank you, Spirit. Got you. Apply it accordingly. Move. Feel accordingly based off of what you was given forewarning of, that divine knowledge, and then based off of what's taking place in that present moment that confirms that divine knowledge you received. Feel what is necessary, but get up and get going. Okay? Ooh, baby girl is telling me that before I do her message, I'm going to do something a little different. I typically get, look, it says something is unfolding. It says access to greater prosperity is opening up to you slowly. You are growing as you learn more and keep expanding. Didn't expand your consciousness show up at the bottom of the deck? Okay. Wow. Okay. So what I want to do, we only have 2 major arcanas. But what I want to do is I want to get a surrender message for someone that is affected by Cancer, Virgo, and Pisces. Okay. instead of getting an expression. So if you're affected by Cancer, Virgo, or Pisces, then there's a surrender message for you here. I don't know what's going on. Okay, if our Sagittarian ninth house collective is affected by Cancer, what is the surrender message? Surrender the habit of people pleasing. Speak your needs and be true to yourself. Focus on your own happiness instead of trying to make everyone else happy. All right. If you are affected by Virgo, what is the surrender message for our Sagittarian ninth house collective that is affected by Virgo? Surrender the drama. No matter how emotionally charged the situation, remain calm and don't contribute to the drama. Staying centered will help resolve the issue more quickly. If our Sagittarian ninth house collective is affected by Pisces, what is the message? If our Sagittarian ninth house collective is affected by Pisces, what is the surrender message? Surrender your attachment to the results. The formula for success is to do all that you can to make things happen, then let go of the results. Holding on too tightly to a desired outcome can sabotage it. All right, baby girl. Thank you so much for that. Can you please close this message out for my Sagittarian ninth house collective, please? Thank you. Thank you. Prosperity. I love it. Prosperity. I am trusting. Change me, divine beloved, into one who knows you alone are the source of all prosperity. Let me live in gratitude, trusting every need is handled. That alone is true wealth. Intuition. There is something about your intuition today. God finds a way. Change me, divine beloved, into one who can offer all major decisions to you. Let me trust you're always guiding me in the right direction. May I always remember that if something is meant to be, out of no way, God finds a way. I absolutely love you, Sagittarius. I pray that you was able to find the guidance that your soul was seeking. If you were, I do ask that you smash that thumbs up button. And remember, you have the ability to make a difference. So please go be great. Peace, love, and light.